New details now on last night's technical problems with the state's enhanced 911 system. We first told you about those issues as they were breaking on Eyewitness News at 10 and 11.
911 was not fully functioning for 45 minutes. State police held a news conference today detailing what they believe caused the system to go down and where things stand today.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado is live at State Police headquarters in Scituate with the latest.
Mike and Shannon, it was regular old landlines to the rescue when the Rhode Island 911 computer system malfunctioned last night. Now the company that built the system is working to figure out what went wrong.
911 is your emergency, police, fire, or medical.
It was 7:41 p.m. on Monday when dispatchers at the Rhode Island E-911 call center in Scituate realized the people calling with emergencies could not hear them.
We could hear the callers, but they could not hear us.
Lieutenant Colonel Kevin Barry says 125 calls came in this way before the system was fixed. Some were duplicates, so there were 98 total callers. Dispatchers could see their phone numbers, so they used landline phones not connected to the computer system to call people back and service their emergencies.
At this time, we're not aware of any serious complications resulting from a delay in receiving emergency services.
Dispatchers were not able to contact 6 people.
We can't reach some of them. We left voice messages on some of them. We've tried again, and the others we can't reach. They won't accept our calls.
Officials say the backup computer system did not automatically engage because the calls were coming in normally. The system couldn't tell that callers couldn't hear the dispatchers. Technicians at Solacom, the company that built the system, manually switched the backup system on at 8:26 p.m. That company is now working to determine what went wrong with their software, but they do not believe this was a cyber attack.
We never had a malfunction of this magnitude, and we will do everything in our power to ensure we have a reliable backup system that activates at the first sign of a problem.
And officials say it is a good idea to program your local police and fire department phone numbers into your phone just in case there is a 911 outage. Now, again, the vendors that run the system in Rhode Island are still working to find out the cause. Live in Scituate with the Mobile Newsroom, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Tonight, investigators are working to get to the bottom of a computer glitch that officials say led to an unprecedented malfunction of Rhode Island's enhanced 911 system. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado joins us live from State Police headquarters in Scituate with new details, including a response from the system's vendor. Steph?
Public safety officials say there doesn't appear to be anything life-threatening that happened as a result of this 911 disruption, but they know that there could have been, and they're working to get to the bottom of it.
Sir, can you tell if anyone is injured? Or
It took 45 minutes to get a backup E-911 computer system going after dispatchers at the Scituate call center realized calls were coming in, but communication was only one way.
We could hear the callers, but they could not hear us.
Lieutenant Colonel Kevin Barry says technicians believe this was a software glitch, but have not pinpointed the root cause. 125 calls came in during the malfunction, some of them duplicates, and dispatchers called people back on regular landlines. All but 6 were reached.
We think that they were all serviced, but we don't know. I haven't heard any feedback yet.
E-911 co-director William Gasparo says the state's vendor, Solacom, is now pouring through logs to determine what caused the problem. His understanding from Solacom is that this particular glitch was a first.
There are no problems like this that we're aware of that have happened with this system.
Officials say the system worked fine once it was rebooted, and they're working to prevent this from happening again.
We will do everything in our power to ensure access to 911 in the future.
And I did speak to the vice president of AK Associates, the company that maintains the 911 system here on site in Scituate. Arthur Kraus told me this glitch appeared to be an anomaly, and he said his technicians found no sign of malware or a cyber attack in the system. Live in Scituate with the Mobile Newsroom, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.